Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. Don't quite know if it's Lumat who does that little song, but anyway, that's funny, isn't it? The Return of the Jedi and Ewoks. Yeah, how old was I? Well, technically I was only 2 years old when the Return of the Jedi came out. It's quite funny that, looking at how old we all are and Star Wars. I was watching a Star Wars theory video earlier, and he's a lot younger than me. He's about 30, I think, maybe. So he was talking about when he watched Revenge of the Sith when he was 12. I was 24 when that was out. So Star Wars, it's with us, isn't it, all through our lives. But anyway, Lumat. So this is one of the more expensive Ewoks. In fact, I'm pretty sure he is the most expensive. Although, having said that, Wicket can go for a fair few bucks, but maybe even more so for the Revenge card. But I know for a fact that this guy is one of, well, I was about to say one of, he was the last Ewok I picked up in the line, because he never floated my boat previously. I was actually more impressed with this guy when I received him than I was waiting for him, because I didn't get him because, not that I dislike Ewoks, but I just didn't like the fact that this guy came on a pink card. And also, you know, when I was collecting the vintage collection, I was looking out for bargains, and he never seemed to come up for a decent price. And I snagged him at a good buy it now price, you know, after a long time of waiting. And, you know, it was one of those things, like I just said, for Shea Vizsla and stuff. It was at the end when I was gap filling, you know, what do I need? And I needed him. But as I say, I was pleasantly surprised when I received him. Sadly, I don't have him loose to show you. I can certainly give you a good close look at him in the bubble. Nice detail. Look at that detail, actually. So, again, he just didn't float my boat. I would much prefer a Wicket loose. That's another one I don't have loose. But when I was a kid, I definitely had Teebo. And that brings me to another point I wanted to make. So much they can still give us for the Return of the Jedi. The making of this video, we are still waiting for a Bib Fortuna. We could have things like the Rancor Keeper, you know, General Crix Madine, tons of Ewoks, including Teebo and Chief Chirpa. It's an amazing movie, isn't it? The Return of the Jedi. It's like one film saturated with characters. You know, and it's got a lot of classic characters to it as well. And it's just like one of those pivotal movies where the toys were just at their sort of apex or whatever in the 80s. And the quality was there as well, even for those early 5 POA figures. But that's all I can really say. He's an awesome car back, and, you know, a must get if you want to complete it. Anyway, so VC104. It's got a bit distracted there, folks. I saw a message come in. It was actually Tim from Bosk's Bounty, actually. Just received a message, something about Galaxy's Edge. I shall read that in a moment, Tim, once I've finished filming Lumat. So let me know what you think about, firstly, this figure, and also, you know, other potential figures or Ewoks they could give us. I think they had a couple of Ewoks in the special action figure set, or the battle pack, whatever you want to call it, the catapult kit, I think. But still, this is a nice one to put in your row of Ewoks on the wall. So the other ones I have are Lumat. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. This is Lumat. I've got Logray and I've got Wicket. And I think they could do more. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. It's only a short video, nothing much to say. But again, I will say one more final thing about the pink on this card. I was like, oh, that's one of the reasons I never got it. Not only for the price, couldn't see him for a good price, but I thought, I don't want that card. Pink and the green of Endor, do they mix? No, but I tell you what, when you actually see it in the flesh, it's quite a nice card. It's really nice. All the vintage cards. It's a lovely unpunched card as well at that. But there you go. It's nice. And if you've got this alongside all the other cards that have got feature the forest in the background, like Leia, and, you know, the Leia poncho, if you want to call it that, and also even the Scout Trooper, they look nice. And there's a Han Solo one as well. You know, all the kind of green coloured textured Endor forest cards. And that brings me, actually, I've just flashed through my head, what the hell has happened to Endor in The Rise of Skywalker? It's now become like this ocean world. I really wanted that planet to be Camino with all the waves and stuff, but it wasn't. It's supposed to be Endor. It's just like, kind of, okay, fair enough. I suppose planets are diverse and they've probably got different terrains, but the last thing I imagined there being on Endor was a huge ocean like that. It's just like, what is that? Maybe it's another planet on the Endor system. I just don't know. That's the thing about The Rise of Skywalker. So much is unexplained. And you just take it And it's just, okay, we're moving on. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I can't believe I'm talking about the Rise of Skywalker. As you can tell, I'm still not really happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop there. It's depressing. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one out.